Thank you, Howard. God wanted us to come here to help children. We're convinced of that. That from one of 10 American missionaries accused of trafficking Haitian children. Now those missionaries could face prison time. With me now is Simone Williams, an immigration attorney from Baker & McKenzie. Simone, good to have you back with us on 9 News Now. The missionaries were there to rescue children. That was their purpose. But Haiti has had a problem with trafficking. How strong is the case against these missionaries from what you know?
From what I understand, there isn't any evidence against these missionaries. To prove child trafficking, they must prove that the missionaries were removing the children to exploit them. And I don't know of any evidence that really shows this.
Now, the parents of some of these children, because they weren't orphans in the fact that they had no family members, they thought they could be able to give these children to the missionaries to find a better life. Can a parent just give away their child?
They can, but the Haitian government must also approve the child, whether the child is indeed eligible for adoption. And I don't know if the children were actually approved for adoption and legally identified as orphans.
The issues that Baker McKenzie and you have been looking at, doing some pro bono work, has been on the people who are in the United States. There are at least 100,000 people who are here as legal. They have some sort of legal status. What jeopardy are they in as far as staying in the U.S. and going back to Haiti?
The temporary protected status, they may apply for temporary protected status. Individuals who were here as of January 12th may be eligible to apply for temporary protective status. So
yeah, you have to pay a small fee for that. I never heard of that. I didn't realize that.
You have to pay a small fee, and you also have to be eligible. There are certain requirements that you can look for more information at USCIS.gov, but there are definitely eligibility requirements to apply for temporary protected status.
Now, there are those critics of this temporary protected status who say we're going down the slippery slope of amnesty. Your thoughts on that?
You know, temporary protected status has been used in other cases, for instance, in Somalia, in the Civil War of Liberia, and it didn't lead to amnesty there. So it's not going to lead to amnesty, most likely. It is an 18-month period of time that they can stay in the U.S. During this time of crisis.
What are some other issues that we should be aware of or have not heard a lot of talk about dealing with Haitian immigrants during this time of crisis?
Basically, there's a lot of issues. Definitely the Haitian orphan crisis. You can apply for humanitarian parole. Haitian orphans that are already in the legal adoption process are eligible for this humanitarian parole. It's an immigration policy that is generally used to bring someone who is otherwise inadmissible into the United States, and it eliminates the formal visa process. So this is a wonderful breakthrough for both the Haitian orphan and the adoptive parent because it eliminates the time-consuming visa process.
Right, and that sped up the time for these children who were already in the adoptive process to get to their families here in the United States, where these children with the missionaries don't fall under that same kind of status.
They don't follow that same status because the government of the United States and the Haitian government must first determine whether a child that appears to be an orphan is legally eligible for adoption. And furthermore, yeah, so sorry, did you want to say?
No, I was just going to ask you too, we were talking about Haitians who are here. What about Haitians who have permanent status in the U.S. but are stuck in their homelands? Is it going to be harder for them to come back to the U.S.?
Yeah, well, I understand that the Department of Homeland Security is doing everything they can to bring back those who are stuck in their homeland to return back to the United States.
You wanted to let us know about a way your firm and others can help Haitian earthquake victims.
Yes, definitely through financial contribution to a reputable charity. My firm, Baker McKenzie, is involved in pro bono efforts to help Haitian orphans receive emergency medical care in this time. So if we can, do all we can, I know many organizations, businesses are involved in pro bono relief efforts to help Haiti during this time. And my prayers are definitely with the Haitian people at this time.
Absolutely. And as Simone said, look for a reputable organization to donate. And we have a list of some organizations on our website at WUSA9.com. Simone, thanks for being here with us.
Thank you for having me.
Coming up on 9 News Now, we're in the kitchen.